is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic dishes to Thompson. Washington with the screen on Barnes. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Sohan. And the 3 off target.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Irving with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. And that one's good, Irving.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Vassell, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. And the jumper falls for him. Thompson's got 10 points.
How about the elevation from Klay Thompson? His jumper is sweet and it's pure, and it doesn't matter if the defender is there or not.
Here's Doncic. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Paul is screen on Thompson. Pass to Paul. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And it's Thompson again missing. Spurs leading by 9. Wembanyama outside. Barnes outside. Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got his second bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Exum in for Klay Thompson. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Okay, fans, time to make some noise for your D-Town crew.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Doncic. The Spurs also changing it up. Branham's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Chris Paul. Now off the inbound, and there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off. Jones has got 7 points.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Branham. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Irving looking for an opening. Over Jones. No good from Irving. San Antonio leading by 10. Jones finds Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Irving double team. Pass to Marshall. Washington with this screen on Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And it's Johnson in for Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Good on the second free throw. 1:35 left to play in the third. Irving against Jones. Exum passes to Irving. Nails it from the high post. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving. Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And so he hits both. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Jones against Dinwiddie. Lively is screen on Jones. Dinwiddie finds Lively.
That is the essence of facilitating an offense. Spencer getting the job done as a passer.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Mavericks trail by 8. Now, here's Marshall. Still yet to score. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when we talk about players with great upside, Doris, Derek Lively is one of the first to come up.
That's no question about that. This young man has great length and athleticism. He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively, but right now, rim runner, rim protector of the highest standard, and plays beyond his years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Exum.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Kleber against Johnson. Thompson from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. One second left. Can't hit that one. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 8. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Jones. Keldon Johnson is out there with Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Doncic off target at the rim. San Antonio leading by 7. Johnson outside. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Branham. No good with the triple. And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic steps on the gas. And the layup's good off the glass.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Outside Collins. Now Vassell. Leba defending. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. V.J. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And San Antonio also making a switch. Amu Kelishvili is checked in.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Just 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Spurs leading by 4. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Back to Sohan. San Antonio again missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Paul. Wembanyama outside. Vassell with it, picked up by Thompson. Vassell, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving dishes to Doncic. Irving against Paul. Here's Washington. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Washington's got his first points in this one.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Here's Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Vassell against Irving. And the basket by Vassell. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Give him credit. Vassell has worked incredibly hard to become a guy that this team can count on to take big shots.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Doncic. Dallas making a switch here. Lively's checked in.
Second team foul.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Wembanyama's got 10 points in just the second half. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
All free throws good from Doncic. Spurs leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's 1:59 left in the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Paul outside. Wembanyama finishing the alley-oop.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Thompson sets the pick for Doncic. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Gafford. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Paul.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
And it's Doncic missing. Spurs leading by 5. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Gafford finds Doncic, driving to the basket. Washington with a screen on Vassell. Kept alive and stolen by Kyrie Irving. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Here's Doncic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
What an up fake by Luka Doncic. He got that defender quickly off his feet.
All free throws good from Doncic.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1-possession game now.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Paul against Doncic. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And the Mavericks call time here. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
15 foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And here's Doncic from the arc, and that falls. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... Thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K